What is going on, Gifted Mob? It's your very favorite girl. I am the Gifted here, okay? And your very favorite cosmetologist, all right? And your very favorite unicorn, okay? You see I got my... Yeah, check her out. Okay, so it's like 11 o'clock at night. On the dot. It's 11 o'clock at night. And I am getting ready to do a photo shoot. I'm going to be shooting myself. Hair by me, makeup by me. Photo shoot by me, style by me. So I'm going to be preparing for that. And I said, oh, why don't I get ready on camera for the girls? Okay, so it's gonna be a really cute photo shoot. I'm just gonna be doing like a cutesy, like natural glam look, but it's gonna be a really cute photo shoot. So I am going to be taking pictures at like a baseball field. So I'm kind of gonna be doing some like editorial, like sporty fashion stuff. It's really cute. I have been thinking about this photo shoot for, I want to say maybe like a couple of weeks now. And I put this outfit together like a while ago, but I felt inspired, if you will. I felt extremely inspired. So I said, let me go ahead and get it done. Okay. I wanted to do like a night shoot. I know like a daytime thing would have been really cute, but like because I'm trying to do like sports and fashion and just like really editorial, just very cutesy. I said I want to do like a nighttime thing. So I was like, yo, that would be icy. Okay. So my hair is already, it's not done. The style is done, but I just have to like curl it and stuff like that. But I got like a mullet right now, business in the front, party in the back. This is my wave right now. Hair is out the fucking way. I've already cleansed my face. I've already done my skincare. So if you want to see how I do my skincare and the products that I'm using, you can go back to my video. The Gifted Academy presents the skincare routine. I'm using like all Glow Recipe products. So yeah, all right. So cleanse, under eye cream, toner, serum. But the final serum though, I'm gonna do this before I put on my primer. But this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow. Watermelon. I keep saying watermelon, because I'm this for my IE babies. I keep saying watermelon. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. Really nice. I got this at the Glow Recipe night market with Sephora. And this is this is the second to last step for skincare. So I've already moisturized already. Now I'm gonna go in with the niacinamide dewdrops. You can actually, I'm just gonna do one pump because I'm gonna be priming. But this serum is so thick. You can use this as a primer. So take a look at that. Can you see it? But it's very thick. It smells amazing. Extremely moisturizing. I feel like it gives me a really nice glow. It's Glow Recipe. You feel me? So if I was using this as a primer by itself, I would do 2 pumps. But I'm going to be using a primer from e.l.f. So I'm just going to do my serum. I just did 1 pump, and then now I'm going to go in with my primer. Okay? So I always start with my eyes first, whether it be my brows, and then my shadow, under eyes, and then I do my face. So I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This one has 4% niacinamide in it as well. When I say don't sleep on her, please don't sleep on her. I beg of thee, don't sleep on her, okay? So I take my ring finger and then I'm just gonna do maybe like a half a pump. Not a whole pump, because I'm just doing my eyes. Okay, that's enough. Just a little drop to start. Okay, you can see a little bit. Okay, I take both of my ring fingers, and then I'm going to apply the primer to my lower eyelid, crease, my entire eyelid, and then I'm going to go into the brows because I really like that laminated look, and I feel like this and I'm just gonna get a little bit more. I feel like this Power Grip primer is sticky. This is like a dupe for the not Makeup Forever, the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, which is an amazing product as well, but this is a fraction of the cost. The Hydro Grip by Milk Makeup is running for like $30 right now. This was $10. And I just had to buy another one. I think I got this last year, and she's still kicking. So get a whole lot of bang for your buck, girls. Okay, so I'm gonna get these brows. Okay, put that off to the side for now. And then I am going to be shaping and sculpting my brows with the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. Again, I really like e.l.f. She is so expensive. Please don't sleep on her. You don't have to. It's not necessary. Where's she at? There she go. There she goes again. It comes with the pencil. And then it also comes with the spool, and I really like this. So what I do is I go, before I shape and sculpt and fill in, my eyes and my brows have been primed. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna clean them up with my spool. I'm gonna shape them, make sure all the hairs are laying and going exactly where I want them to. Bam, just like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the other brow. Y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm really excited about this photo shoot. I've been, oh my God, actually for years, I've been like, doing my own photo shoots, like doing my creative directing, hair, makeup, and all that stuff. And I'm not gonna hold you, it can get really exhausting because it's like you're doing everything. You finding locations, you putting outfits together, you gotta do your makeup, but it's so fun and it's so worth it. And I said, I feel like being creative today. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be fun. I'm playing with a lot of different like colors. And it's gonna make sense. It's gonna go like, that's kind of icy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the pencil, and then I'm going to shape. I'm gonna start underneath. So I don't like to start exactly where my brow starts at. I don't like to start at the edge because I don't want this to be too harsh. I kind of want it to be like a feather, like ombre effect. So I'm going to start further back. And I'm going to be applying this pencil just extremely light because I don't want my brows to be too heavy for the photo shoot, but of course I want you to see them. And the messy brow girl look is coming back, so I'm all for that. And this is for my girls who have like sparse, they're really sparse around here. So I just take my pencil and I just do hair-like strokes. Because you want it to look just natural. You want them to look like yours. And then I go on top and then I lightly just dust the pencil just to kind of connect the top and the tail. She's cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing for the other brow. And so for this look, I don't know, because I say that all the time. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to do too much, and then I end up doing too much. but I actually don't have that much time because it's like 11 right now, and the place that I'm going to, it closes in like a couple hours. So, and then I got to get there. So I got to get to it. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Okay, so and then the color that I'm using, I think this is a natural brown. I think it faded though. I do think this is natural brown. This is, yeah, the neutral. I'm sorry, it's a neutral brown. Okay, so then I'm gonna go back in with my spool. And I'm just gonna give it a final cleanup. And then to also kind of fade out if there's any harshness going on in the corner. Okay, and then I'm doing the same thing to the other brow. Okay, bet. Wham, bam, and thank you, ma'am. Okay, so next up, I am going to be concealing. I do like the messy girl look, but I think for this look, I want to clean them up just a little bit. Sometimes I've seen a lot of other makeup artists use this technique. Sometimes they will just conceal the bottom and then they'll do the top. Or they'll just conceal the bottom and they won't do the top at all. I think I'm going to conceal the bottom. I'm only going to be using my Sephora brushes today. This is going to be a task. And they're clean, okay? Want to make sure we have clean brushes, okay? Now, I don't be cleaning my brushes all the time. I don't remember. I just cleaned these brushes yesterday or 2 days ago. So I'm not coming on here to try and flex, but just make sure that you're constantly cleaning your brushes because you don't want to put yesterday on today. You feel me? So yeah, homie. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab a brush. Okay, here we go. So this is actually a lip pencil. This is actually a lip brush. It's the number 85 brush from the Pro Sephora collection. And just because it's for lip doesn't mean that you can't use it for anything else. For example, I learned a lot of techniques working at Sephora as a licensed beauty advisor. And some of my girls like to use the number 19, which is a brush that I'm going to be using in this video today for this look. They like to use the number 19, which is a crease shadow brush for concealer because it gives it like a nice, like soft souffle look, you know? So it just depends. Okay. So I'm going to be going in. I got this at the beauty supply. I do have some other like more expensive concealers. I have some inexpensive concealers. But I'm not gonna hold you. I like her. I think this was like $2.99, $3.99 NK Makeup Perfection Multi-Use Concealer, super coverage. And it does give me super coverage. I will tell you that. She gives me super coverage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tap some concealer on my eye. On my eyelids. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my number 19 brush. I'm going to pick up some product from my lid. And then I'm going to bring it to my brows. And what I do like about using this brush is that I get to get really up close. I get to get extremely close. And just get a really nice crispy line, girlfriend. Okay, so that's, you want to make sure you get it all spread out. She's nice. Okay. And then I also like to use the concealer to shape how I want the shadow to be placed. And then it just be sticking, child. Oh, you know what? Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. I'm going to pick up some product from my lid with my number 19, my number 85, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna shape how I want my shadow to lay. Oh, I hope you can see this. Yeah, kind of like that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take I really like this concealer brush. She's a little big, but she's cute. This is the number 71. This is a Pro concealer brush. And then I am just going to blend my concealer. And you don't want, it's like it really just, it all depends on the look that you are trying to create. I'm doing like a really soft, natural glam look. So I'm not packing on the concealer because I don't want to have any creasing. But it really depends. And I'm actually gonna try something different because normally, which it don't be too bad. When I put the concealer on my eyes, I set it with powder. But I noticed that sometimes that when I set it with powder, opposed to when I'm not setting with powder, the shadow is not like as vibrant. So that's why I just used a thinner amount. So I don't experience any creasing or experience too much creasing. And then that's why I'm going in with the 71 to really just like blend it. Girl. Okay, cool. Bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So next up, this is the Sephora way. Okay. If you want to do makeup the Sephora way, stay tuned. Okay. So next up, brows, conceal, blended. I'm going to be going in with the Sephora Anti-Dark Circle Under Eye Mask. I like to use this technique because I don't have to worry about getting makeup from my under eyes after I get done doing my eye look. So I'm going to open up these eye masks. It smells really good. It's blueberry. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then you want to get the jelly part. It's gonna be in between two like these really thin like sheet cloth. And then we just boop. And then another thing, my nails are really long right now. I just did my nails again. These are my V-Day nail set. Aren't they so pretty? Was I doing my makeup? I was doing something with my face. Actually, I was cutting my hair. I was cutting my hair and my nails, and then their claws, their stilettos are pointed. I poked my eye and I got like a red, it's going away, but I got like this red dot on my eye. So just whether you're doing your makeup, whether you're doing other people. Now, if you're doing other people's makeup, I don't recommend like nails like this. Like if I had a client, like I would cut these off. But just be careful. Your eyes are extremely sensitive. So just be really careful when you're, you know, putting on eye mask, when you're doing your makeup, just whatever you're doing. Okay, bam, straight like that. Okay, so this is done. I'm done with her. Now, this is my baby right here. I love her. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. I've had this for a very long time. It says 24 months, but I don't care. She's the bomb. Okay. So, ooh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is blend and create a smoke. I think the look, I really wanted to do like a, I think I'm gonna do like a halo effect. We'll see. I think I'm gonna do a halo thing. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, this is my favorite. I like to use, this is my favorite blender. What number is this? Because this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's like that. And then 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is number 7. So let's pack on my product. Make sure I dust it. Don't want to get too much. Okay, and then I'm just going to be applying the shadow to my crease area. So I'm just gonna be just raising and then tap, 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 tap. I know we want to get into our painting mode, and then it's so easy to kind of like go like this. You can do that later when it's time to blend. But if you pick up your product, I learned this at Sephora, as a little Sephora pro tip for my girlies. If you go in with the windshield wiper technique, your eyeshadow is going to spread and it's going to get all up into your brow area, and it's not going to be a good look. So just make sure you're not packing, you pack on, but not too much. Dust off any excess, and then go in with a tap. And we're lightly tapping. We're just lightly, because we're laying the product where we want it to be. Okay. I'm gonna tap again, and then I'm gonna go in with the windshield wiper method. You can also, there's nothing wrong with using your fingers. I learned this on like OG YouTube. Your fingers are flat surfaces, but if you are going to use your fingers, make sure that you always use your ring finger, because it has the least pressure and your eyes are extremely sensitive. And so I just take my ring finger and then I blend out just any harsh lines. Yeah, I'm just going to do a really nice, well, I don't know. I do this all the time. I'll be like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this looking and I'm going to do that looking, and I do a completely different look. So yeah, this is pretty. And then I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to get this number 7. Dust off any excess. And tap, 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 tap. I'm only going into the crease area. Only placing the product where I want it to be. Tap, 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 tap. And I got a little extra product on here, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna take my ring finger. And then I'm gonna blend. I'm blending, blending, blending. So we don't want any harsh lines. And sometimes this get a little slippery, so, which is fine. Just fix it. Just closer. There we go. Okay, and do the same thing again. Be careful. Oh, this is cute. I think I'm just gonna do just a little bit more. Okay, just get a little bit more. More tap. tapping, tap, tap, tap. And then this is also for my girls who have hooded eyes. I will do a complete like video, like strategically, you know, for my girlies who have hooded eyes, but this is a really nice technique for girls who suffer from hooded eyes. You want to make sure that where the hood begins, that's where you want to blend at, because you want to camouflage. You want to camouflage that hood, because she's so fucking annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And I find the hood and I tap there. I be like, girl. Okay. Very pretty. Okay. So just something soft, not too much. I'm gonna put her away for now. And then I got this while working at Sephora as well. I miss my discount so much, but it is okay because I'm sending you so much love, Sephora. Fuck with your girl. Anyway, this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette. Really cute, super cute colors. These are really pretty, really fun. Okay, so I want to do like a halo. I want to do green. I've done this look before, this like grunge look, and I really like it. Okay, so I'm gonna be, you know what? Actually, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in with my number 13 Sephora Pro Shadow brush. I don't know why I keep wanting to call these pencils. So I'm gonna go in with Bless Her Heart. Sorry. So it's gonna be Bless Her Heart, this one right here. See, I'm gonna do a really cute halo. So I'm gonna start with the green. And so this is how you would do a simple halo look. You start with prep, things like that. You do your blend, and then you go in, because the halo is basically like a lighter shadow blended, and then darker shadows in the corners, and then a little bit darker in the crease area. So I like to start with the lightest color that I'm going to be using, and I like to do the whole lid because I personally, it's, you know, it's up to you, because some people just do the halo here. I just don't want it to be too deep. I want to do a nice like deep halo, but not too deep. So when it comes to this, I'm just packing on the color. So we're tap, 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 tap. And then it's also how you hold your brush. I know when I learned this at Sephora, you want to hold it like a pencil and you want to be really close, but that's how you get too much product. That's how it gets all over the place. You want to hold it closer to the thinnest part, because and then tap, 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 because there's not so much pressure, and then you're not putting too much pressure on your eyes if you're doing clients, on their eyes. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. And then pat, 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 pat. More like a pat. You could do tap, but more like a pat, 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 pat. Yeah, because I want this to be really vibrant, and I want this to show. These are really pretty colors, and I haven't even used all these colors. Okay. I'll do this again. And now I'm not going to pat, because I think maybe I probably should have patted. But I know I'm still using the I'm still gonna be using like going in with the deeper color. But yeah, I still need to pat. Don't want to have too much product. Okay, really pretty, really pretty, really pretty. Okay, let's put that away. And then I'm gonna take my crease brush, my number 19, and then I'm just gonna go back in with the blend. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the number 15. This is another Pro Shadow brush. And then I'm going to be going in with tinting. This is a really nice, like, it's not like black. It's more like a, do I want to say graphite? But it's not black though. It's like a off black. I really like it. And it has like some glitter in it too. Now I am gonna have to tap this though, because even though it's not too dark, it's still a little dark. So I'm gonna start, I like to start in the corners when I'm doing my halo. So I start in the corner. And then I lightly brush. Just a little bit right there. And then now I'm gonna go in the inner corner. And then tap, 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 tap. Really pretty. And you can make this as light or as dark as you want. Time check. Okay, so I'm still good. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this same brush, and then now I'm gonna connect. You wanna make sure that you keep the deeper color. You wanna create like a in between, like, okay, so here's the green, here's the deeper color, and then I still have my blend, my buffer color. And then even if you want to pack on like that red, I don't add any extra. I just take whatever excess is on there, and I just go over it. And just to kind of mute if it's too deep, but it's still gonna show. Really pretty. So pretty. Coolness. Okay, then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take the same brush, I'm gonna go in between the green, and then I'm gonna go in between the buffer color, the number 7. Okay, take my finger, spread that out. Let's see how it looks on. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna take my number 19. And I'm just gonna go over it just to kind of soften that up. I'm gonna do just a little bit more, there we go. This is pretty. Swag. Okay. Kind of like that though. Do I want to? I'm gonna see how it's gonna look at. Very grunge. Super grunge. Okay, and then I'm going to take. I am going to take the number 22. This is a eyeliner pencil from Sephora. And then I'm just gonna, ooh. Let me see what looks better. Okay, so there's two colors that I wanna use. Because I kind of want to bring it down. I either want to use this color, Luscious, or I kind of want to use Caramelized. I'm gonna use Caramelized. Okay, so this is Caramelized right here. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna take this number 22. I'm tapping, and then I'm gonna go under the eye. Okay, so I probably don't have to do too much tapping because I want this to show. Is it? Let me see. Kind of. It's kind of showing. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Ooh, this is pretty. Y'all, I like this. I like it a lot. Let me see. Okay, next up, mascara. I'm going to be doing lashes. But I always recommend to always have mascara under to create that nice lift. Speaking of lift, I'm gonna use my lash curler. Curl my lashes. And then I'm going to be going in with the YSL Lash Clash. I've used a lot of mascaras, but this, she's my favorite. On the Cool, Shorty is my fave. So I'm just going to do my top lashes, do my bottom lashes. And what I'm about to do to for my lashes, it's gonna be really extra, but I like the way it looks. It looks so much better than just me doing a whole strip. Like, so I don't have clusters. I've never had individual lashes before. Now I definitely want to get individual lashes. It's just the idea of sitting there, laying there, well, more so laying there for 2 whole hours. And then I heard they be like, falling off. Like, they're cute, but they be falling off. I like the clusters because they don't take so long. And then I'm just gonna go in with another coat. Because again, like, since I'm doing a photo shoot, I just want to make sure that I'm bringing like attention to my eyes. Nothing is like, fading away. And I am digging the like the whole like the no lash look is coming back. Cause like this is cute. This is I don't know cool. This is cool, but this is cute by itself. This is cute by itself, but I feel like the lashes will kind of like illuminate the look, and then I won't have to need I won't need what you call it, like liner at the top, because the lashes are gonna be like bam. Okay, so what time is it? Okay, so it's 11:40. I think I have time. I know I have time. So extra. Okay, I got these off of Amazon. So you're gonna need some lashes. You're gonna need some small lash scissors. You're going to need some lash glue. I like this glue, and then I also, for this technique, I think that the one that comes with the brush applicator, I think it may be a little bit easier because this is like hella thick. Worth it, but thick. And then you're also going to need some lash tweezers. So I want to make sure I got everything. Gotta make sure that everything is everything. Okay. So I'm gonna try and do these. Cause sometimes it takes me some time, but I've been mastering this technique, so. Okay, so I'm gonna take my lash. I learned this at Sephora. So you take your lash, and then you wanna roll it. It helps create that bend. It helps create that curve and give a nice extra curl. Cause sometimes like your lashes, like I hate when my lashes be, like sometimes my lashes be falling flat, and that should be pissing me off. And then the next thing I'm gonna do, because it's so annoying trying to curl your lashes while they're on, because then the lash hair, it be getting stuck. I learned this at Sephora. Hey, Sephora girl. Okay, so you take your lash, you take your lash curler, and then you insert it at the strip. You insert it at the strip and then curl. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. You're welcome. Okay. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to my other lash. Pick up my lash, take the end, roll it. Okay. Take your lash curler, insert it at the strip, hold the hair. And these, they're not minks, they just regular Amazon, but these are nice though. They look like mink though. These were inexpensive. These were like $14. And I've had these for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It came with 14 pairs. Okay. So the next thing I'm finna do. So I just need to figure out what. Okay, so this will go here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them in twos. I used to cut them with each cluster, but I acknowledge that it takes me forever. So I'm cutting them I'm gonna cut 2 clusters now. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1. But I probably don't need this longest one. Okay, so I'm gonna take my scissors, and then, okay, here we go. cut 2 clusters. So I cut 2 clusters. That's gonna go in the corner. Make sure I piece these things up. Cutting another cluster. Okay. Okay, got my cluster. And then I'm gonna cut the final cluster. And I don't need this last cluster and then I just customize these strips to myself, and then I'm about to do the same thing to the other lash. Okay, cut the 2 clusters. Cut 2 clusters. And then cut the cluster. Okay, bam. Okay. So make sure I line this up really nice. Okay. So as you can see, oops, sorry. Okay, so I got my 1, 2, 3 clusters. I got my clusters. Now, I'm going to take my Duo lash glue, and I am going to so this is what I like to do. Okay, so I take my what would this be called? The thing that hold the things that hold the damn lashes, child. Okay, and then I do like a dollop. I do a dollop of lash glue. I take my lash tweezers, and then I take the point part. I take the pointed part and I apply a really thin layer onto the weft. This is where, like, if you have the duo lash with the duo lash with the brush applicator will definitely come in handy, because not that much product is going to get on the lash. But this is a good technique as well. Just want to see. Okay, and then you just keep doing the same thing to each cluster, and you just put it on the weft. And I used to do them at the same time. Like, I would do that, and then by the time like I get to the other lash, like, it'll be like tacky enough. But I just do them one at a time now, because I've been using like a thinner layer of glue, and it can y'all, okay, sorry. Super simple, super easy. And then I can just take my hands. If I have any excess, I just wipe it off. And this is another thing that I like to do. Ouch. Okay, so while this is getting tacky and while this is kind of like air drying, I like to take some of the lash glue. Not all, because I noticed that when I cover my entire lash in glue, I still get like that tacky white residue, and I don't like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, please be very careful, these are your eyes, okay? And I just do it at the bottom, right here. Because it creates an extra like tacky layer of support, and they'll stick better. Now, of course, if you're doing this method on a client, they'll probably be like laying down. And again, because the amount of product that I put on is so thin, it'll start getting tacky quicker. So just add a little air. That's why, you know, we have like the fans and stuff like that. I ain't got my fan yet. Okay, I think I can start. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this. Okay, and then I count for like 10 to 15 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. It's tedious. There we go. Ooh. When I say be careful, it's so tedious. But it's tacky already, so bitch. And then do the same thing. And then try to put them as close together as possible so like they don't look like clusters. Okay. And then I take my lash tweezer and I apply pressure between the cluster and my natural lashes just so there's no separation, just so it look natural. And then the last cluster. This one is still kind of wet, which is fine. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. Sometimes I like to use my finger as support because it's so easy for it to just kind of like fall off. Bossy. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get my product, get my lash glue. I'm gonna take my lash tweezer. But do you see how, like, look at this eye and then look at this eye? It's the elevation for me. I know that's right. Okay, I'm Do it on all the clusters. Okay, and I'm gonna take the excess lash glue from the tweezer, and then I'm just going to apply it to the hair that is closest to my under waterline. Well, my upper waterline. I forgot, what was this called? We called it something. Well, this is the waterline, and then there's, I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. Get any excess, and then I'm just gonna make sure. Please be careful. These are sharp. And I just got a little something I don't like this. Yeah, she's cute. So this, for the most part, tacky. This is getting tacky, so I can apply. What time is it? Okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm going to pick up my cluster. Usually, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do for this eye. I'm gonna start with the last cluster. Okay. It's sticky. Okay, just want to make sure this is on. She's on. Okay, let's get the second cluster. Let's put this one in the middle. Okay, and it's time for the last cluster. And I'm just taking my tweezer and I'm just clamping the clusters together with my natural lash just so it looks just natural as possible. Because these is coming from my lids, baby. You can't tell me nothing. But just you see how just like, look, elevated. The look has been elevated. Okay. Okay. What's next? Okay, what's next up? I can take these off now. Now, it's not going to hurt your skin. Like, if you leave these on longer than, like, the allotted time, like, it's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to prime my entire face. I'm about to get this show on the road, honey. So I like to start with my under eyes. To, you know, prepare for the concealer. Start in the T-zone area. This is where you have like the most lines and like you can experience like creasing and stuff like that. So make sure you get that T-zone. And you can totally use a brush for your primer. You can use a brush. You can use your fingers. Y'all, I really mess with Elf. She's the bomb. She's the bomb diggity, yo. So make sure I get that forehead, honey. Okay, cool. Coolness. And I got this technique from a fellow beauty professional. I really like the idea of having like a deeper concealer and then it being like lighter in the corner. I really like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And I'm just gonna put her in the corners right here. Her handle is, I think it's Nazra. I think her name is Nazra. Nazra Looks. I got this from her. I said, what is going on here? I said, this is a moment. I said, I need to try this. Okay. So here's, and let me go ahead and mine as well. Okay, and then just a little bit is right here. Put this right here, and then I'm gonna go in with the NK Makeup Perfection. Let me tell you something, I'm not gonna hold you. I can't tell no damn difference. This NK Beauty, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's buttery. Honestly, she gives me Dior. And I love Dior. She's buttery, she's creamy. She's not too thick, but she's thick enough. This is for my girls who need full coverage. This is for my girls who say full coverage or nothing. I say full coverage or fucking not, and I got a little pimple. Whack. Okay, so here is another Sephora pro tip as well. I like to let my concealer kind of dry down just for a little bit, not too much. Not too much. That's why I need to get one of those, I need to get one of those fans. And on the cool, I don't want to say I don't like it because I'm kind of, I need to hurry up. But I wanted to do something with the top, but I'm going to be wearing a hat for this shoot. So it's like all I really got to do is just like the bottom of my hair. So I don't got to do too much. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna go straight in with the blender because I don't got time. Actually, I do have time. I'm gonna go in with the 71. I missed this brush. I haven't used this brush in forever. Okay, so I'm gonna do the deeper concealer first. Get that all blended out, and just, you see the way it blends. Like, that's why this brush is crazy. But it's also this this product, you don't have to spend all of your money on makeup. I think that there's nothing wrong with wanting the Dior's and wanting the Giorgio Armani's and the Too Faced and the NARS, but you do not have to spend all your damn money. Because it's NK makeup right here, honey. She is giving what she is supposed to give. Okay, and then now I'm gonna blend in the lighter part. Let's get all of this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my trusted, this is a beauty blender, okay? I'm going with my beauty blender. Just finish up the job. The number 71, it's a really nice concealer brush for blending, but that concealer brush is, I feel like that brush is best for application and spreading and kind of like thinning out. And then you go in with the beauty blender for the final blend. She's up there, but she's worth it. And we're not dragging, we're tapping, we're patting. We're patting, we're blending. And I feel like that's what that number 71 brush is for. It's a really great brush for just like distributing the product evenly. And this is just for just that final conceal. And it's giving full coverage to me. Bam, she's blended. Yeah, this beauty blender is crazy, yo. And she's worth it. I've had a lot of like different like beauty blenders. She's the best. Okay, so the next thing, before I do my foundation, before I do anything else, I'm gonna go in with my NARS translucent crystal light reflecting setting powder, pressed. She was $42, but she was worth every damn penny. This is a really nice pressed powder. There's loose powder, there's pressed powder. I started off using loose powder. I like pressed powder better. I think you can use both. And then I'm gonna go in, yeah, you can use both, but I like pressed powder better. I feel like it's less messy. And then I'm gonna go in with my Sephora Velour Puff. And then I'm going to set my under eyes because I do not want any creasing, because creasing is whack. Okay, bet. I'm gonna leave that out. Now, you can get samples at Sephora. So, Dior, I'm on camera. I want to do both. I really want to mix. Let me just do my Dior for now. Okay. So, yes, you can get samples at Sephora. So, I have been getting the Dior Forever Glow Foundation in 4N for samples because when I started working at Sephora, that was actually the first foundation that I had picked up. And, I got the wrong shade though. I got it in 3.5 because it was during winter. And I was like, oh, this is too light and all this other kind of stuff. But then I realized how amazing she is on camera. Ciao. Okay, so this is a fuller coverage. This is a fuller coverage foundation. So I'm going to go in with my Sephora Pro foundation brush in 46. And I'm going to apply the foundation with this brush. Okay, so here's my foundations, my Dior. I'm gonna pick up some product and then I'm just gonna, and then I like to spread. I like to disperse. Now, I've concealed. You do not have to put foundation. It's not for under your eyes because then if you put too much product under your eyes, then it's gonna start creasing and doing all this other kind of funny stuff. So you do not have, and then I already put powder on it anyway. So you want to put foundation everywhere your concealer is not. Let's go down here. And so I'm using this number 56 brush just to make sure that I just get the product just spread out as evenly as possible and exactly where I need it to go. Okay. And then I go in with my beauty blender. And I just blend it out. And it's giving flawless. Dior is up there. I mean, it is Dior, but she's $40 for one bottle. But I mean, damn. But that's why I say go to Sephora and get some samples because then you get to see what the hype is about without, spending your money and then you got to go back and all that other kind of nonsense. And I just like to blend until I don't need to blend no damn more. I like it blended. I like it to be like this flawless, like airbrush finish. Speaking of flawless airbrush finishes, Charlotte Tilbury has a really nice setting spray. She's nice. I like her. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm done with that. So now I'm gonna go back in. Now you can use pressed powder, you can use setting spray, it don't matter. I'm gonna go back in with my NARS translucent crystal in the light reflecting setting powder pressed, and then I'm gonna go in with my number 59 Sephora Pro brush. This is a powder brush. You can use this for blush. I started using this brush for bronzer, but I like using it for powder because I can always use my powder puff, but when it comes to my face, like I use the puff for under my eyes. And then I kind of like to do a little powder on my brows too. I seen this technique years ago in these YouTube streets because I feel like it takes the shine away from the pencil, and it makes your brows last longer, so you don't have to be dealing with any, like, you know, smudging or anything like that. Okay. So she is pressed, honey. And what I do like about this translucent crystal is that it's not too mattifying, because with this Forever Skin Go, because I don't like too matte, because I already deal with like dry skin as it is. So I like a nice dewy look, if you will. Okay, so what's next? Contour. I done told y'all not to sleep on Sephora. This is the Sephora Collection Trio Contour Palette. It comes with a contour, bronzer, and highlight. I think I got this too deep for me, which is, it's okay, because I can use the bronzer. I can either lightly use the contour, or I can use the bronzer. So I've been using the bronzer lately. What was I gonna use? You know what? Okay, so again, so this is actually a crease brush, but I like to use brushes for my contour because it creates a really nice soft effect. Okay, so I'm gonna be going in, I'm gonna use the bronzer because I don't wanna do too much. And I'm gonna use the number 27. This is a crease brush, but I'm going to be using it for my contour. So we're going underneath with cheekbone. Get that jawline. And then let's get the nose. Ooh. Ooh, child, hold on, my bad. Ah! There we go, because what the hell was that? Okay, I like that button nose look. Bring that up to your brows because you want to make your contour look as natural as possible. And just do a little blend before I get my beauty blender. Okay, so with the contour, I like to use the end, or like the butt of the beauty blender, and then I just like to blend it out, hun. Now this is now when it comes to the contour, because it's darker and it's a little bit harsh, it's okay if you drag this out. That's okay. Not when it comes to like because you don't want to spread your foundation like that. And then I can do this because this is a powder. Oh, bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And the way time is going, I don't think I'm still, because I already did my makeup, y'all. So I'm still going to try and find like a dope, like outdoor location. But I don't think I'm going to make it to the location that I want to go to. And it's not going to be showing no way, so, but I like to put a little bit of product right there as well. Okay. So next up, I'm going to be going in with the Pat McGrath Divine Blush and Glow Cheek Palette. I had took a trip last year. Let me fix this. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay, this is fine. I took a trip last year. Was it last year? Actually, it was. To Miami, and I had brought my makeup with me, and the damn highlight crushed. So I was really sad about that. But this is the Pat McGrath Divine Blush Glow Kit. I'm going to use, and then I'm going to be going in with my 99 Pro Blush Pencil from Sephora. I think I want to do a lighter because I'm already doing... Okay, I'm going to go in with this color. This is 2 Nude Venus. I think I use her a lot. And we're just the apples. Because I'm using a lighter blush, I can go closer to my nose and I can really put the blush on the apple. If you're using like a deeper blush, kind of like this, stay away from this area because it's going to kind of like wash your face out and it's going to look really weird. This is pretty. Just a little bit. Pretty as fuck. Okay. Next up, highlights, which is like the finale before the lip. So, you feel me and what have you. Here she is. So I'm going to be using the Sephora Color Luminizer. And then I'm going to be going in with my number 98 highlight pencil. And now this, I can keep telling y'all not to sleep on Sephora, but that's on y'all. You see the material. So smooth, so buttery, inexpensive. I think she was $14. And Sephora products are made in the same factory as like Louis Vuitton and even Dior. It's a LVMH brand. So please don't sleep on her. Okay, and now I'm gonna do my lippies and I'm gonna be done. I think I'm gonna try and like run because I'm super close to the location. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do, nah, because this pink is, this kind of like pink lip is pretty. But I have this in my hand. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Dimensional Dark Brown. I really like this. I already have like chapstick and stuff on my lips, but I'm trying to see. Actually, let me do this one, okay? Yes, I am. Okay, so this is still Makeup Forever. This is the Artist Color Pencil, but this is Anywhere Caffeine. Child. Yeah, I like this one better because I like because I'm already doing like dark on the eyes and I don't want to. Because this is just a really soft. Ugh. Oh, my goodness gracious, y'all. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. Okay, so I really just need to quickly like, run the flat iron through my hair. And for the most part, I think I'm done. And I'm gonna try and run. Maybe I can get like a couple shots or something. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna put this away. hold you. It's a lot of work, but it's really icy. Like, to be able to be like I'm not waiting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here doing my thing. I'm over here doing my own fuck circle. You feel me? My brush, because I got like 30 minutes. I'm gonna try, because I got, for the most part, I got everything. My light's charged, and I'm throwing on a hat, so I don't gotta worry about like doing the top. Okay, so I'm gonna take these down. Okay, so I'm gonna be quickly going in with my Chi. And I know sugar miss me. Wow, I know. I like that song. If y'all haven't listened, if y'all don't be jamming out to Sir. He got this song called Sugar. And he said, I know was waiting for me at home. The sweetest honey keeps calling my phone. Sometimes my appetite for love is out of control. But I know what's waiting for me at home. What's waiting for me at home. Waiting for me at home. Home. Ba, ba, da, da, da. Y'all, I'm finna throw these goddamn clothes on. I'm finna throw these clothes. I'm finna throw that goddamn hat on, bitch. But I may do a little bump, because I may not have like my hat on in like all the shots. Because girl, this hair is fire. Okay, so I got a little mini flat iron. I'm just gonna bump it. And Gifted Mom, if I can leave you with some fucking words of encouragement, man, fuck the haters, yo. They're just fucking mad. Some people have to sit around and wait for opportunities to find them. Some of us make our own opportunities. Some of us create our own opportunities. Some of us are not afraid to do that thing, to do these things on our own. Sometimes you gotta be your own team until the team arrives. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta be the team. Sometimes you're gonna be the only one in the meeting. Now, I heard this from somebody. Sometimes you're gonna be by yourself, child. Sometimes you're gonna have to be glam. You're gonna have to be the creative director. You're gonna have to be glam. You're gonna have to be the stylist. You're gonna have to be the hairstylist. You're gonna have to find the location. But like, it's cool because it's the fact that you're willing, and you never know what one door or how one door may lead you to another door. Like, are you fucking feeling me right now? Can you hear me? Yeah, this shit's icy. Okay. Let me get the back. Business in the front and the party in the back. Gotta get that business in the front, that party in the back. Cause I know. Yeah! I look cute as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try and throw these clothes on. I'm gonna run the fuck out of here. I'm about to run the hell out of here. And we'll see. If not, I'm still gonna get some cute pictures for you guys because I didn't do this makeup for nothing. I'm not here looking cute for nothing, okay? But I love you, Gifted Mob. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed creating it. Please like, share, and subscribe, okay? Let's run those numbers up. Spread the word. Y'all want some real ass game, and I'm here to deliver it to you. Y'all want some real ass game, and I'm here to deliver it to you, okay? But I gotta go. I'm gonna put some pictures. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna throw some pictures at the end of the video, and then stay tuned to my social media because I'm gonna be posting the pictures that I take on there as well. Okay, y'all. Love y'all to pieces. Bye.